Hey guys, it's me, Irvin, one more time. And this is going to be a new type of thing that I'm going to be doing and just seasonal video. This season is the spring 2007 anime season. And there's a lot of stuff coming out, especially dub and sub, but especially dub, there's a lot of shows coming out for Funimation. And I decided to make a video for you guys to kind of see what's coming out. There's already the first episodes of all of the anime that I'm going to mention you. There's a few more that will come out eventually in the spring, but these are the ones that I'm watching, and we'll be doing a video first impressions on, if not already. So let's start with these now. Not going to include Attack on Titan, which is um, the second season was pretty hyped up. I'm not gonna mention that because that's it's not a new anime that's being dubbed. The same thing as My Comedy Hero second season. It's not a new anime. It's just second season. Same thing as One Piece. More episodes coming out. Same thing as Dragon Ball Super. It's just more episodes coming out. So I'm not going to mention those four in this list, just so you know. And I'm going to include 11 animes that Funimation are translating right now. They're dubbing them for you guys to see in English if you're into dub anime. So this first one is World End is kind of like the short version of the name is what do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you uh, will you know us? Will you know us? I believe that's the last part of the name. It's a long name, guys. This one in particular is about this guy who has to take care of these girls who are weapons, and they're actually fairies who the government are protecting to use in battle. And it's pretty good. I like so far what's going on. It's a different type of anime. It has sci-fi to it. There's comedy. There's the serious portion to it, and there is some action. So it has a little bit of everything. It's not fan service based, which I thought when I first saw it, it was like, okay, a guy with a bunch of harem of girls, or a harem of girls. That's what I first thought, and it wasn't surprisingly like that. So pretty good. I recommend it. This next one, I personally don't like it, but if you're looking for fan service, very highly fan service stuff, this is the one for you. Seven Mortal Sins. Basically, Lucifer, an angel, is taken down from heaven all the way down, and she is basically trying to live her life. She is first in hell, and then she ends up in the earth, and she takes a demon under her wing and a human under her wing, and it's basically her living life, and it's very fan service based. If that's what you're looking for, be my guest. Go watch it. This one is the Silver Guardian. Now, this one is a show that only is about 12, 15-minute episodes, very short episodes, very fast analysis of this one. Basically, it's this guy who fights kind of monsters, demons at night, and he's protecting the world from it. And during the day, he's kind of a normal guy. At least that's my first impression on it. It's pretty good. I wish there was more plot, character build up, and obviously you can't get much in a few minutes. So this one's being dubbed, like I said, by Funimation. Uh, this other one, Clockwork Planet. This is actually a surprising one for me that I felt that it was good. Clockwork Planet, basically, this is the Earth was destroyed. It was rebuilt into a clock, basically shape of, or there's gears of a clock kind of in this new world, and basically this guy ends up with this girl who is now he's hit her master. Now this one, it's good, but then there's like those awkward scenes that kind of reminds me of High School DxD, very similar to it. Like it has a good plot to it, but then you have this very fan service scenes in each episode that's kind of like, well, you can do without those, but I guess whatever. If you're into, like I said, that kind of stuff, it's good. I actually like it. I do mind the fan service portions of it, but the plot's pretty good. Um, say say Kausuru Kado or Kado, the right answer. This one is one of the ones that I haven't really figured out what it's really going. Uh, kind of sci-fi slash mystery. The world Tokyo ends up with this big cube, and they don't know what it's made of. Its material is different, and this at the end of the episode, this guy comes out of this cube with one of the survivors that apparently got squashed, not really, kind of sucked into the cube, and it's kind of like I said, mystery. You throughout the episodes, you're kind of figuring out what's going on. So I'm not a big fan of it, but it's still pretty good. I mean, the mystery portion of it is pretty good because you're wondering what's going on. So if you're into mystery, kind of sci-fi stuff, this one's for you. Um, two, gosh, I'm gonna butcher this name. Tsukigakure. Uh, Butcher that very badly. This one is, I'm gonna minimize it so like my head can fit. This one is basically middle school guy meets middle school girl. If you want a love little story that kind of makes you smile, kind of makes you cringe. Oh no, parents are being awkward. Oh no, boys being awkward. This is kind of the one you want. It's a very basically love story, or at least that's my first impression on it, between the guy meeting this girl. They're both in middle school, and it's just kind of a everyday life thing, a slice of life. It's it's pretty good, but ever since I saw Eli in April, I just hope that they don't kill characters anymore in these kind of love stories. Uh, Brave Witches, another one being dubbed by Funimation. This one is basically these girls are also being trained to be what we call brave witches, or what they call not we, what they call brave witches, which is basically a type of warrior. And you follow this girl who basically has her sister's a superstar. She wants to be a superstar, and you you know, kind of go through the steps of her becoming a superstar. That's kind of what I got from it. Um, from the picture, you would think that it is very fan service based. This one is not actually. It's very kind of innocent style. I don't know why they're dressed like that. This one, Akashic Records of a Bastard Magic Instructor or Teacher, depending what translation you you see out there. But basically, this one is about this guy who all the other instructors and principals find that he has a lot of potential in his life, and he's actually just a sub for what he's teaching in, and the students don't like him because they all think that he's underqualified. And magic again, there's magic involved, there's sci-fi involved, there's action involved, and the girls are dressed like if they are in a strip club. So this is fan service based, some portion to it, but it still has a good plot. If you guys are into that kind of stuff, I recommend you that one. This next one is I actually like this one too. This one is the Royal Tutor, and it's basically this guy who is hired to tutor four princess princess, which is four princess boys, four boys who are prince. Um, so these boys have gone through tutors and kind of go through the first episodes of the tutor has to win them over. That's basically what's going on in the first episodes, but it's still pretty good. It's funny, it's comical, you get a chuckle out of it, but it's also kind of sappy in some parts in a good way. Um, Okay, Alice to Zoroku or Zoroku. This one is one that I haven't figured out completely still, but I just like watching it. This girl is Alice, also known as the Red Queen. A lot of the characters have kind of alias names of Alice in the Wonderland, and there is a Wonderland, and basically these kids have uh, powers, supernatural powers, and she escapes from this facility, and they're looking for her, and she ends up with this guy, and this guy kind of helps her escape some people who are chasing her. Those are the first episodes, and it's pretty good. Magic, kind of dad girl feeling there. It just has a little bit of everything as well. It's still pretty cool. I recommend it for you guys who want to watch something new. Love Tyrant is another fan service based anime, but this one's very comical. It's extremely comical. There's a lot of funny parts to it. It makes fun of Death Note. You kind of have like you have a kiss note where you write two names combined by an X and they have to kiss each other, and that's kind of like the funny part to it. And they make fun of other animes as well. I actually it's kind of weird. Like I said, I'm not a big fan service guy, but this one kind of just hooks me just because they make fun of so many stuff. And I'm just kind of, it's one of those like they're all yelling, they're all doing funny stuff at the same time, and it's fun to watch. If you want to laugh a kick with some fan service to it, Love Tyrant is for you. That's all. Those are the animes that are coming out this spring, 2017, that are being dubbed and are also coming subbed. So you can watch it in Crunchyroll sub. You can watch it on Funimation dubbed in English, obviously. So guys, if you like this video, if you want me to do another video for the summer anime, give me a like, comment on this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share this video. Guys, thank you so much for your support, and like always, don't be strangers.